Hello and welcome. And this time around it's the Spitfire F MK XVIIIe. And if you're wondering why all my videos have been Spitfires, well, it's because these are my favorite planes to fly. And of all the Spitfires that I've flown in War Thunder, the Spitfire Griffins has to be my favorite planes in the game. This thing is insanely fast because of its Griffin engine, but it's still a Spitfire, so it still has the maneuverability to basically dogfight almost everything at SBR. Of course, your main tactic now is not just blindly going in head first and hope for the best. If you want to get good at this thing, you have to transition to a more boom and zoom play style. You don't really have to worry about enemies being higher than you, because the climb rate of this thing is absolutely insane. You'd probably be higher than all of your enemies most of the time. Of course, you still can't fight stuff like A6M0s and just turn fighters that could outturn you in general. You have to take advantage that you are fast and you normally climb in with a higher energy state than them. So you need to play energy with them. But now let's look at the gameplay. The G14 was flying straight just now, so I was able to just get on his 6, and right now he's just dodging in quite fast, quite crazily, so I can't really get my nose on him. I get a nice hit there. He flies into the clouds are flying inside, but I get a nasty severe there. Very lucky. So since I went into a dive, I still have plenty of speed left, so now I'm just gonna zoom back out. I see the I-225, I'm still going quite fast, but he's also coming in quite fast because he's diving towards me. So I don't wanna go head on with the I-225, I don't wanna risk it, so I just dodge quite early there. He goes vertical, and I'm not gonna follow that. I don't wanna stall myself out in front of an I-225. There's an Me-264 all the way in orbit. Luckily though, I have a friendly Spitfire, Asbestos. He's gonna be very useful in this game. He's very good. Shout out to him. I-225 tries to dive in again, I guess, and we're just doing loops around him now. I don't wanna put my 6 in front of him. I don't wanna dangle my ass in front of him. And he climbs away. But Asbestos here somehow takes both of his wings off. Very nice aim. And then a Yak-3 shows up all the way in low Earth orbit. Asbestos shoots down, the I-225. Very lucky on his side. Good job. And now the Yak-3. So normally I would be afraid of the Yak-3s. I'm normally afraid of Yak-3s. But in the Spitfire Griffins, no, I'm not afraid of him. Instead, he should be the one afraid of me. I don't really want to give him my ass, but he goes and dives down for my friendly Spit. But I think he rips his wing off mid-dive. I think he's going too fast, because in a minute here he'll die. Yep, there we go. He says Asbestos shot him down, but I highly doubt that. I think he just crashes into the ground because he ripped his wings off, and Asbestos got the credit because he's the closest flame. I don't know. If he did kill him, very nice job. So now we're just diving down towards the P-51. I don't want to go for the Key 61, because if I go for the Key 61, I'm basically risking giving my 6 onto the P-51, if that makes sense. Asbestos is dealing with the P-61, so I'll go for the P-51. He can't really do anything. I have much more energy than him, I have more altitude than him, so he's basically dead either way, whatever he does. Get the broadside shot and we shoot his wing off. Very nice. And we go to Asbestos with the Key 61, but I'm not going to dive down on him because I know that at first I don't want to take his kill, and second of all, I know that he can kill him. I believe in you. Trust. So he takes off the wing of the Key 61. Very nice kill. And because I came out of a dive, I still have plenty of speed, and I want to convert that speed into altitude. So that's what I'm doing here, and I'm also just keeping my eyes peeled in case any enemy fighters do show up. So I'm climbing in here. I don't want to stay on the deck because it'll make me vulnerable to enemy planes. And please tell me in the comments if you like this type of video style, where in the non-important parts like this now, I keep into the video. I don't really cut them out, but I don't commentate over them. So tell me if you like it that way. Please tell me in the comments. If you don't, then I'll go back to my original style. If you do, then I'll keep on doing it. I'll continue to do it. So there's two yak trees that show up. I'll engage this first yak tree, and I'm not gonna bother paying attention to the second yak tree, because as I take a second peek there, he's not really engaging us. He's still 4 kilometers out, and I also have a massive energy advantage over him. I'm still going very fast as I dive onto this yak tree feed, and he's engaging our fellow teammate, so we can basically use him as bait, and we get a easy free kill. We engage the yak tree that we ignored before, and this guy is just not gonna stand a chance against us, because we have an insane energy advantage over him. I mean, I do. I don't know about my fellow teammate though. So that's why I didn't go for the head-on. You don't want to risk it in head-ons. Head-ons are very risky. It's basically a coin toss. Sorry. Did you say coin toss? So we dive on the yak tree. This is gonna be a very easy kill. I don't want. I break off a bit there because I don't want to slam into my teammate. I climb a bit to see if he can kill the yak tree for us, but I don't think he can. I think he's low on ammo. Yeah, he's low on ammo. So we're gonna engage the yak tree for him. I think he gave him an oil leak. I think that is, or a water leak. No idea. We whiff a bit, but we eventually get the severe, and that's basically the game. I died to the ME264. I died trying to kill him. Sadly, no, not in this. No, not here though. It's still later on, and I'm just gonna cut that part out because it's embarrassing. Into the next game here. This game is more about target prioritization and being patient. Why? Because in games like these, where there's a massive furball down there, that furball down there is basically the entire game, or should I say the entire enemy team. Now, Spitfires, the Griffin balls, these are very good planes, but they still have the same weakness for each and every Spitfire, and that is its bad energy retention. Sure, the plane is very maneuverable, it's very fast, but it has very bad energy retention. And the planes in the furball down there, those are very dangerous planes that can bleed my speed very easily. Now in 1v1 situations, I can beat them. I can beat them 100% of the time. I hope so. But yeah, in furball situations like these, where you need to boom and zoom constantly, then it becomes a problem, because the Spitfire doesn't hold the speed very well. So over here, I'm just picking my targets. I'm trying to see which target is most opportune, and I don't want to go in head first, because I don't want to die. And if I do go in head first, I might get my speed drained, I might get my balls drained, and they will kill me very easily. So who do I go for? Well, of course, I'm not just gonna go for the ones that are lowest. I'm gonna go for the ones that actually might pose a threat, and this Yak-Ryu here has the potential to be a threat towards me and my team. Why? Because right now he's the one that has the most amount of energy. He was the highest, so I want to get on this guy's 6, which I do. I dodged the other Yak-Ryu which was flying towards me, and this guy goes in third, and I can follow him here. I can follow him for 1 or 2 turns, and then after that I'm basically out of my speed. This thing loses speed quite fast. Not as bad as the earlier Spitfire models like the Mark 9, get a severe there, but yeah, it still loses speed quite fast compared to other planes. After killing the Yak 3, they switch our targets to the Yak 9, but he gets killed by my teammate. All is good though, because less enemy players around, and there's a Yak 3 at altitude, and I'm not really, since there's less enemies around, I'm brave enough to just go vertical for him, and he engages me in the dogfight, or else should I say, because there are teammates around, and he's just doing loops, and because of that he becomes quite predictable, and we one tap him out of the air very easy. So after another non-commentary part of the video, we fly in towards the AM1, and this is the last guy in the game. AM1's, I'm not really afraid of this guy. I mean, it's a strike aircraft. He tries to push a head-on. I don't want to take that. I don't want to risk it, so I'll just go up and over his nose, and he's basically done for in this situation. I go back down on him, I dive down on him, and he gets shot by my teammate. But in this game, I'm just quite greedy, so I just keep spraying until I get that aircraft finished off. Finish off the guy. So this is the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. I had a lot of fun making this video actually. There was supposed to be a Yak 3 video before, but that ultimately got scrapped. I didn't really get satisfied with the final result. So yeah, that's that. And if you want to see me fly other planes other than Spitfire, of course, then please leave them in the comments. And also tell me your thoughts in the comments if you like this style of video where there are just blank spots in the video where I don't commentate. Anyways, thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time.